you, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Good morning. Happy Thursday, you guys. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Sorry, I'm running a little behind. Girl, I had a lot going on this morning. But how y'all doing? It's almost afternoon. It's almost afternoon for some of you guys. For some of you, it's still morning. Shout out to the West Coast. Shout out to everybody in the building. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Now, we got a lot to discuss. We have a lot to discuss, y'all. Come on in and hit the like, okay? The Great Hustle 843 says, hey, Vu, I just started watching you a few months ago, and I love it. My husband is from the NO third ward. You sound just like him, girl. Them uptown dudes is a different level, girl. They be up there. They say three like tree. They be saying tree and stuff like that, girl. Them some different dudes. I ain't gonna lie. I remember back in the days when I was coming up, like high school, they used to say the uptown boys. Not your husband. Let me take you off. My bad. I'm just talking about the uptown boys in general. Y'all know how Turk and BG and them was on that boy. The uptown boys was on that boy bad, and the girls used to like it. They say they had the dope D, girl, and they used to be like, "Ooh, you got to get you one of them boys from uptown. They had the dope D." You know what I'm saying? And I was scared. I was like, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I was scared. If somebody skied off in me, oh dude, I'm scared. But the girls used to say it was fire. I don't know. I didn't do it. I had a boyfriend anyway, and yeah, he ended up being my baby father / husband. But I'm just telling, that's what they used to do uptown, girl. The boys used to have the dope D, and the girls used to say, "Ooh, it's so fire, it's so fire." I'm good, love. Enjoy though. I'm good, love. See, I'm scared. I always been scared of drugs. The only drug I never was afraid of, which I don't think is a drug, is marijuana. You know what I'm saying? But I never been, I always been scared of that stuff. It's just a little different. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, girl. Shout out to your husband, though. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Now, we got a few things to discuss. I forgot to put this on the docket, so we'll speak about this first, or maybe y'all can remind me. But we need to talk about Tory Lanez's lawyers responded to the lawsuit by Roc Nation. Let me know if y'all want to do it now, do it first, or if we're going to do it last, y'all got to remind me, okay? But we got to talk about that. Girl, last night was a time. Armand, listen, let me tell you something. Shout out to everybody who came down to the dollhouse. Shout out to everybody who came down to the dollhouse. Girl, last night was crazy. And you know what's crazy? I still feel bad for that lady. I do. I still feel bad for that lady. I think that lady got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? I do. Something really wrong with her, but I still feel bad for that lady. Okay? But nevertheless, yeah, it was a time at the dollhouse, girl. You had to be there. You had to be there. You know what I'm saying? You just had to be there. Okay. So, what y'all was saying? Y'all want to do it now? Okay, we'll do that first. Karen Huger's DUI allegations really came to light because her footage was released from the dash cam. And let me say this, from the police camera. I believe them people be selling this footage to TMZ and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like the police be around there selling footage to the TMZ people and to the blogs and stuff. Okay, I really do. We'll get into it. Dr. Umar, he's changing up his tune just a bit, though. He's just tweaking it a little bit. Dr. Umar said we are indigenous American Africans. Oxymoron at its finest. But at the end of the day, it's that rhetoric, that pan-African rhetoric is going down the toilet. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these dudes are gonna start to pivot because they hustling. That's what they doing. They hustling. And I, for one, don't think we should be around here giving ourselves all these different names. But we'll get into it. Fannie Willis, girl. Fannie done got kicked off the Trump case, girl. They done told Fannie to go lay down. Fannie can't even try Trump. Then we got Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. And how the girls are really mad and how I feel about that. They tried to get the girl canceled, but VH1 said not today. We're going to talk about that. And then the bird flu, girl. They got the bird flu coming. Girl, well, it's already here in California. And we're going to talk about why this was a pandemic, okay? And how it's going to basically go. And what we need to be doing to prepare, okay? Now, let's get started with the Tory Lane stuff. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please. Thank you, Seven, for the super chat. Good morning, Voodoo Doll. How's it going? Beautiful. It's going. It's going. It's going. Thank you so much, my love, for the super chat. Y'all get the likes up on the video. So y'all remember, hold on, let me get them up here. Hold on. It's survival. Y'all remember this? So Megan Thee Stallion was suing Tory Lanez. She said because he's harassing her from behind the bars or something like that. Hold on, let me go get the other document. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Before we get to Meg Thee Stallion, I have a few honorable mention topics that I want to talk about. First and foremost, shout out to Jackson State, bro. Jackson State University and HBCU down in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, won its championship. And Negroes don't care no more because what's the man named Dion eight toe having behind ain't over there no more. But I want to use my platform to shine a light on Jackson State. They literally prevailed after Dion took the majority of the talent with him to them clear people school. Okay. And I just want to commend these young men. They really come a long way and they really persevered through the BS. And I'm really, really excited for these young men and what they can endure. Endeavor. I'm sorry. And let me say this too. Please be advised. Michael Vick done got hired down there at another school too, at an HBCU too. The spotlight is going to start going on HBCUs, y'all. And this is what's going to happen. And you can see it now. The clear kids are going down to the HBCUs now. They get scholarships because they're not HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? They're not black. But the clear kids are going down to the HBCUs. College is so convoluted anyway. But what's going to happen is you're going to see an influx because just like Michael Vick, Michael Vick has he got pulled in the league, okay? And I'm pretty sure that he's going to be able to make the impact that Deion Sanders has made. So shout out to Michael Vick. I want to say, what school is it? North Carolina A&T or something like that. I can't remember. Don't quote me on it, y'all. But he was hired. Jackson State persevered, and I'm loving this for my black people. Like I say, I don't like what Deion did. I don't mind him coming to the school because Charleston White said he forgive Deion. He said because Deion came at first and said he wasn't going to stay at the school. That's not my problem with Deion. My problem with Deion is he used the Most High. He used God as the reason for being there, knowing that wasn't what that was. It's Norfolk State. Thank you all, y'all. Thank y'all. Norfolk State. That's the school. What's his name? That's the school Michael Vick is going to be coaching at, head coaching. Norfolk State in Virginia. Shout out to Norfolk State, man. You know, they was trying to recruit my daughter. Sure did. They was trying to recruit my daughter, girl. Norfolk State. They sure did. I still got them people number in my cell phone, girl. But anyway, look. So I just didn't appreciate that Deion used God and say, God, I prayed and he talked to me and told me to come here and just up and left them kids at the opportunity of the clears. Okay. But ultimately, I'm just excited I'm just excited. Abundance and Clarity said, Voo, they said JSU was stealing money from Dion. That was them churn around the neighborhood, and as they should. You don't go into a poor, impoverished neighborhood or area and floss and flaunt like Shadur does. I'm not condoning it. I don't think that is right. But if I'm hungry and I'm starving and you got a plate of food, you're probably gonna have to see me about that food. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. Now it's not right that somebody would want to square up behind a plate, but I'm hungry, you know, and I feel like what they was doing down there at Jackson State, it was kind of like a slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Queen S said, well, that's why he left. I don't think that's why he left. I think he was using Jackson State as a vessel to get to where he's at. That's what I think. I think he used that as an example. I think if he never would have gotten the opportunity to go to Colorado, he still would be there. And I think that he used that as the reason why he reneged on his God told me to come here. Like I told you, God must have told him to leave. God must have told him to come back. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, nevertheless, I'm excited for Norfolk State. I'm excited for Jackson State. I want all these HBCU children to thrive. Typically, boys who play football and basketball, especially football, come from really bad what do you call it? They come from really bad homes and stuff in areas, and this be their only outlet. So I just hope that these young men really do well for themselves and, you know, and have a wonderful life. Also, I wanted to show y'all this. Here is the queen of Jackson State University, this beautiful indigenous Injun woman. She's the queen from the 70s. I want to say 77 or something like that. Ain't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? Beautiful. Ain't it? I'm here for it. One thing about us, we always been bad, okay? Always been bad, okay? And that's just that on that. Now, the people can say what they want, but at the end of the day, we are the most attractive people on the face of this earth. And can't nobody argue me and tell me nothing different, because we are. Naturally, you feel what I'm saying? So shout out to this lady. I don't know her name, but she was the queen of Jackson State University back in the 70s, girl, and she killed it as she should. Love the hair too. Good, cute little updo, huh? Go ahead on. All right, so now that was my honorable mention. Do I have another one? No. Okay, so let's get back to Tory Lanez and Milagro. So no, yeah. So Meg the Stallion is suing Tory Lanez, and she's alleging that they paid Milagro Grams, that's her, Mob's World, to basically harass and bully her. Like I said before, I said this yesterday, Meg is reaching, and she's putting 20 on 10. I'm not saying she's not going through stuff, but Meg is literally looking for her own bullying and harassment at this point. Okay, and I feel like what Meg is doing on this is a shot in the dark, saying that they found screenshots of the daddy sending Milagro money. Here's the screenshot, and at this point is giving like, girl, that doesn't mean anything. Milagro is a content creator, okay, and as a content creator, people send you money. Now I don't have a ledger of the people who send me super chats, but I'm pretty sure I can pull up. If I did have a ledger, I can pull up and see one person send me money multiple times or send me super chats. That's how this goes. That's how all of this works. So I just think that it's disingenuous for y'all. Get the likes up. I think it's disingenuous for Meg to do this. Meg is woe is me victim, and I'm not here for it. I don't care. Her career has failed because she allowed Rock Nation to turn her into a puppet. She should have stayed down there with 5150. Who them people was? Them people down in Texas. She rapped better. The music was better. And she didn't have no animals on her album covers. Okay? So I think that she reached on this. And this is the fact of the matter is, girl, you're probably not going to win this because it's just not giving what you think it was going to give. Now, Tory Lanez's attorney has reached out and he responded, and this is his statement regarding the allegations. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Now let's get into what Tory Lanez's attorney had to say. He says, we are issuing a brief statement in response to the recent accusation made against our client, Mr. Daystar Peterson, aka Tory Lanez, by Miss Pete, aka Megan Thee Stallion. Our approach will focus on logic and common sense. In regard to the ridiculous claim that a writ of habeas, I don't know what that means, corpus, you know, law makes some stupid words, girl. This don't make no sense, girl. Was actually filed prior to the release of Miss P's documentary in an attempt to undermine her work is ludicrous. We would like to point out that the appellate courts impose strict timelines for when filings and responses must occur. Are the accusations, I'm sorry, hold on, let me fix this. All right. Are the accusers now suggesting that the courts are trying to disrupt Miss Pete's documentary? Our client, Mr. Peterson, was simply complying with those legal deadlines as required by the courts. As for the Zelle transaction of $3,000, we must ask the public not to jump to conclusions. The legal process will not only address these matters, but prove 100% without a shadow of doubt that they had nothing to do with Mr. Desar Peterson or his case at all. We trust that the facts will come to the light in court. We believe that the funds sent by Mr. Sonstar Peterson will be fully accounted for and are not connected to our client. This issue will be resolved by the lawyers and courts where the truth will be revealed. On a broader note, I believe it is important to consider the patterns of behavior we're seeing. When someone has openly admitted to lying on major public platforms, such as Gayle King, Show, and others to the people, at what point do we as society stop believing the narrative they are pushing and ask ourselves, enough is enough? Is enough, okay? It says we must trust the truth. Well, we trust the truth that will be fully examined and proven through the legal process. Let me take this thing off, this banner, because I can't see. We trust that the truth will be fully examined and proven through the legal process, and we remain 100% confident in our case. The lawyer ate, and let me tell you why. This is why the lawyer ate. First of all, it is documented Megan Thee Stallion is a liar. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion has lied about multiple things since we've met her. Okay. Not only that, Megan Thee Stallion also is not even sure. She was never really clear on what actually happened. Okay. Let me say this. The fact that people have just been running with Meg's narrative just because it's Meg is very concerning to me. And it's fake support because the women who back her don't really believe, for real. Some of them do, because some of them are a bit delulu. But for the most part, the women who back Meg, some of them are really just doing it out of spite. Some of them just don't like men. They've been on this red pill. We hate men, he man, he woman, we hate men, on this type of stuff. And they're taking their personal situations out on this young man. I feel like as a liar, as a documented liar, because she is, as a documented liar, I think any woman who stick their neck out for her, then you get what you deserve. Because the lawyer had every right to say what he said. No, this woman is a known liar and lied on multiple major platforms. If she could lie to Gayle King, you know she lied to the judge. Okay. And oh yeah, I forgot. It's people who don't like Nikki too. You're right. My bad. I forgot about them. But the thing is people is just like with these clubs and these fans and all that stuff, it's kind of like crazy because people will really just drag somebody just because they don't like the person who don't like their fan favorite. I don't know. It's weird. But nevertheless, this whole Meg Thee Stallion lawsuit, Milagro, she's going to be able to get out of this. The only thing that I think they can do and will do is probably drag it because they know that girl don't have that type of money like Meg. But if I were Milagro, I would hope that the lawsuit from Tony Busby hit them first. Okay. Because we'll see what's gonna happen is they can fight two fires, but that Tony Busby one about to really it's gonna put a damp in a lot of plans down at the Rock Nation place, because this is going to bring out a lot of things about the jigger. A lot of things about the jigger are going to come out, and Rock Nation in their corrupt ways, allegedly. Okay, so if I were her, let them drag it out, because I'm pretty sure the Rock Nation lawsuit from Tony Busby is gonna be that Achilles heel. Okay, Rock Nation's days are numbered. They will crumble, as they should, and record labels like Rock Nation should crumble, because these people have been bullies in our neighborhoods and bullies in our society, and they need to go. Okay, at the end of the day, you lied and said you didn't sleep with a Meg when we all know you did. You sat up there with a straight face with fake tears coming out your eyes saying, I didn't sleep with him. What do you mean by was I intimate with him? You know exactly what them people meant. You're a liar, and you're not a friend, because going behind your best friend is unforgivable, and that tells me everything about your character. And that's probably why Meg has the life that she has. Now, people who are poor, and I don't mean in the pockets, I mean in the mind. People who are poor will look at the fact that Megan goes on tours and Megan looks to be rich and have a lot of money, and just assume that because she have this life, that she's just living a wonderful life. Well, the hoof just told you her damn self she be in a fetal position crying because she in depression. Okay, so that tells you money don't equate to happiness. Okay, now when you're rich in the mind, like myself, this type of stuff you can't really, you know what I mean? There's no comparison, because she's got all the so-called things that people think make people happy, and she's on here telling y'all she down at the crazy house. There's a reason why this is happening to Meg, and they say God said hi, but he looked low. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, shout out to the attorneys. They ate with that one. She's a known liar, and that's just that on that. Okay, now let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Now get them off of here. Now we're gonna move into let's just get it over with. Let's get into Karen Huger, child. So Karen Huger, the Grand Dame. Let me see if I can go get a picture of Karen. Hold on. All right, so Karen Huger is the Grand Dame, or also known as the Grand Dame. She's really like the Nene Leakes of Real Housewives of Potomac. I used to review this show. I used to review this show a lot, actually, and it kind of fell off. And I don't like Dr. Wendy, so it really just kind of fell off. Okay, so I don't review the show no more, even though I still watch. Now, I haven't watched it in a little minute yet, and still I still watch it. So Karen Huger is the Grand Dame of Potomac, and Karen Huger has been accused of her second DUI. Okay, now why is this important? Karen Huger goes around the Real Housewives of Potomac as if she's above it all. They had rumors in the past that Karen Huger has had drinking problems and called people drunk. And I ain't gonna lie, Karen it does a wonderful job at acting like all of these things are lies. Because honestly, did I think Karen have a little taste? Absolutely. But did I think Karen be getting sloppy drunk? No, I didn't. I think she's been drunk, and I always knew she probably did catch a DUI. But I don't know, something about Karen and the way she carried herself, I was just like, I don't know. I don't see Karen being sloppy drunk. Well, those things have changed. And let me say something too. This is not me to bash or drag Karen, because I understand how messed up this situation is. People could have got hurt. People could have been unalive. She could have hurt herself. She could have unalive, because she ended up wrecking her car and having the police come by and talking to her about what happened. Now, her husband, Ray, shout out to Ray, bro. Ray is her husband of umpteen years, and Ray was over there trying to give her alibis and trying to give her stories and trying to basically help up for his wife. And you can tell this ain't the first time he done went through this with Karen. But at the end of the day, I feel bad, because typically people who drink that much to where they get to a point like Karen was are suffering from something. Y'all have to understand, drinking is no different from any other drug. As a matter of fact, drinking is worse than a lot of drugs. Okay, drinking is worse than a lot of drugs. Leandria, I forgot about Leandria. She got caught up on a DUI as well. This isn't her first rodeo, but drinking tells me, to that magnitude, And I'm not talking about in a social setting. I'm talking about it's Tuesday and you plastered across the floor. Drinking to that magnitude tells me that there's something underlining, some issues underlying there. And I feel bad for Karen. I don't know what Karen is battling. I don't know what's going on. Again, I'm not gonna make excuses for her because Karen has money, and I think that when you know you're gonna be that drunk, you should probably take a Uber. But who am I to judge? Because I've unfortunately, and I know a lot of y'all in the chat has, but I have drank and got behind the wheel before. Some of us feel like we can make it home. You know what I'm saying? That's just a human thing. Okay, it's human. I don't condone it. I don't promote it. Now I'm to the point when I get to drinking like that, I like to be settled. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I'm gonna be, that's where I like to be. Okay. But Karen got messed up and got caught on this DUI. And the footage has released. Now, like I told you, I think TMZ or whatever be working with the doggone police station, because how they be getting this stuff? How does this stuff get to the internet? And I get it, it be public record, but who goes look? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. But nevertheless, let's get into some of the footage of this DUI. This is the police first pulling up on Karen. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Check this out.
Okay.
I'm Karen.
Montgomery County Police.
I would rather.
Remember,
I
it is
don't
being
like
video
it.
not
Okay,
recorded.
So
I'd rather
it's
her
okay.
not do a lot of talking at this point,
You
anyhow,
want to do
because
that?
she's probably a little bit upset
Well, I'm
after
shook.
the
I'm shook.
thing. So she's.
Can I ask you where you're
reach
coming from
out.
tonight? Ma'am.
Said she was coming from a friend's house.
Okay. Which way were you driving on Oakland?
Where you have
You
it?
had to
Were you
come.
coming from Bradley?
You have it?
I'll take a look.
Yes.
You're coming from Bradley?
Well, wait. Well, you see it? Yes. Thank you.
You were driving on Bradley or from Bradley? Do you remember the accident?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
Actually, nothing really. Ray, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road.
They did.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
No, you don't? Okay.
Wait.
You
I
don't-
wouldn't listen to that.
I understand. It's dark out here. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Let me ask you-
He's okay. He's
I'm
doing
looking
fine.
for your license.
No,
Ma'am.
Ray, you don't need him to do anything.
Karen, hold it.
Karen.
I'm looking for your license, baby.
How much you drink tonight?
I'll give you my license if you
No,
want.
I
instead.
was out, but I'm good.
How much you had to drink to? That's my question.
See if your license is in here.
As soon as we catch fire, right?
Not yet.
Bowles probably already put one on. He's writing. Bowles is working on the acres report, so it's probably on there. If not, just have him at it.
Make sure he doesn't have it already.
I think Bowles does.
Somebody have the license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Bowles. One of my.
All right,
Ray,
I'll check.
can you answer everything
Okay,
for me
okay,
first?
right.
Thank you, God.
No, that were two. Karen, how much you
No,
drink
I
tonight?
can talk to my husband.
Okay, can I
Talk
talk
to
with?
my husband.
Talk.
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in
Okay.
this incident.
Yeah.
He can help me translate or get you
No,
to
he
cooperate.
is. He is.
Okay.
He is. You okay?
How much you drink tonight? How much alcohol?
Ray, are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying, you know, they're assuming that you had more than you should have,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming that you had like a couple of beers or something
Yes,
like
that's
that.
all I had.
But
Okay.
you know,
You had a couple of beers.
So,
that's my assumption.
Okay.
I don't know
What-
for sure. I wasn't with her.
Okay. I
But
know. That's why I'm trying
what
to communicate with her.
Yeah.
What kind of beer did you drink?
Ray, were we good, sweetheart?
Yeah. I don't see your license here.
I think one of my-
somebody got him.
Yeah, I
somebody
think my
got
coworker has
it
it.
because the bag
Alright.
was right there.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
But
So,
we needed to write an accident report.
Okay.
it's okay.
So-
So, Ray, darling, what
Yes.
did you say?
I'm saying that you probably had a couple of beers
Yes,
and you're coming back.
Yeah.
And you said that you got run off the road.
I
And
did.
guess did you hit the tree here or something?
It looks like she hit the center median, came across the median,
I
and
did
then hit this tree as well,
Okay, 'cause
or
it's
one of the.
dark.
Yeah.
Or hit the median and hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray, can you pick my purse up,
It
guys?
doesn't take much.
No, it does not.
So that was one of the footage that was uploaded to the internet. This is a sad situation, bro, because Karen could have hurt somebody or hurt herself, like for real, for real. I saw somebody in the comments say she should sue the restaurant. I don't know what Maryland state law is. I think it's per state law how that works, but it's just messed up because like I said, people could have really got hurt. She hit the rail and then hit a tree. Like, and the fact that it's going to be used, I know it's going to be used, and it already has been used on the show as like a joking matter when it's not. Like, maybe she needs some help. Anybody thought about that? Like, maybe she needs some help. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into another piece of footage I have. Check this out.
You don't necessarily.
What's your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. Thank you. They call me the Grandon.
The Grandon.
I don't know what the fuck that's about. Andy Cohen did that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy Cohen did that. They call me the Grandon. I'm black, I'm rich, and I own the plantation of farm.
So that was her in the car. Now here is her at the police station. Listen, this is what I noticed about this footage right here. She's gonna say, I am the concubine of Thomas Jefferson. You know, they call alcohol spirits for a reason. Okay. Again, this ain't me pointing no fingers because I be drinking too, but they call alcohol a spirit. And when she said that, people laughed it off. But I'm thinking, like, what if that is a spirit in her saying this stuff? That's why people don't remember what they saying when they black out and stuff like that. Check this out, y'all.
I wouldn't do it. I will rise up. I am who I am. So which one ask me? Can we? I don't give a fuck. Do you want that by people?
I'm not asking
Do
you.
you want that by people?
Karen, I'm not
No,
asking
I'm
you.
really rich, and I will stay in jail for a year or two. Because you just want that by
What?
poor, white, black, green people. You want that by people?
It has nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah, it does. It has everything. So
it
what's your
actually has
point?
zero to do with that. I don't
So,
get to make
I'm sorry.
how this happens.
Alright, it's not you. I'm sorry.
Alright.
I'm extremely
Computer's gonna read you.
I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
The computer's
And I
gonna continue reading the
have
phone.
the
All I
nation.
need
Your
you to do
point
is
is
listen.
what? No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
All I need you to do is listen and talk what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
Okay?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a bit horrible. My girl said she Thomas Jefferson's concubine. Yeah, that's, and the wig, I'm pretty sure they made her take the wig off to take her mugshot, probably. Maybe that's why it was sliding. I don't know. But I do recommend that people not drink and drive. I do think that we have the technology to, you know, make it home safely. And even if you think you can get home, sometimes you can't. So I do recommend that we don't drink and drive. But again, nobody perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get the likes up for the video. Please get the likes up on the video. Hey, Montreal, how y'all doing? Shout out to Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. Not Instagram. Rumble in the building. I want to read these super chats. Y'all get the likes up on the video. KJ, thank you for being a member for 8 months. She says, oh wow, 8 months I've been a Dollhouse member and it's a good time over here. Hey Acorn, hey Voodoo, thank you, beautiful. And thank you for being a member for 8 months. Yeah, girl, that time flies. When I be seeing y'all a month pop up there, I be like, dang, yeah, it's been 8 months. Shout out to y'all for the support, for real though. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much though. I appreciate that. Talise, thank you for the super chat. Hashtag protect Saint from Vic. Vic wasn't the one fighting the dogs, y'all. It was his cousins. Oh, let me say this. I always wanted to talk about this too. So Michael Vick cousins, they set him up. They set him up. Let me tell you why I say that. Let me tell you why I said it. Michael Vick cousins set him up. And I believe they got paid by the NFL or something to set him up. Them Negroes was fighting dogs down at their house. At the house that's in Michael Vick's name. Girl, I would have took that charge for Michael Vick. Anybody cousin would have, especially a house where he paying all the bills. Girl, I think that's a conspiracy. I think they set Michael Vick up. Michael Vick was like cutting up in the league. He was one of the first black dudes that really came out there and was like strong. I think they set him up because there's no way my broke ass cousin ain't gonna take the charge. You know what I mean? Like, and then on top of that, they came to Mike Vick. The owner of the Falcons came to Mike Vick and was like, bro, tell the truth. Did you know they was around there fighting the dogs? And he said no. He should have said yeah, because if the owner asking me, he already know, for real, for real. So I probably would have said yeah, but then again, I don't know. I probably would have got scared and said no. So when they convicted that man and he had to go sit down, it wasn't even him fighting the dogs. It was the cousins. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think that they should have took that charge for him and said, "Oh, my cousin don't know what's going on around here. It was just us." Man, I would have took that charge because I know my cousin would have took care of me. I think because they use the people closest to you. I think that they paid them boys to set that boy up like that. For real, for real, for real. All jokes. Listen, it's truth is stranger than fiction. I'm telling you. Truth is much stranger than fiction. I believe that. But nah, he wasn't the one fighting the dog, Talise. It was his cousin's child. Thank you for the super chat. Divine Empress, thank you for the super chat. I was just T-boned by a drunk driver. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing well. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you again for the super chat. They don't understand how life-changing it is. It really is. It really is life-changing. That's why I say it's not a laughing matter. Because like I say, somebody could have got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and she could have hurt herself too, real bad. So yeah, I'm sorry that you went through that, y'all. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Love wisdom. Thank you for the super chat. Sally Himmons have spoken. Hey Boo, hey chat. What's going on, Boo? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, girl. Listen. To close out the grand dime thing, like I say, if we can, y'all, let's be more safe and responsible with this. Please and thank you, because things could really go left real bad. Jackie, my she got hit, but I don't know if the man was under the influence, but she got hit like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all take care of yourselves and each other. KB, thank you for the super chat. She should sue the P department, body cam, or police department. Body cams aren't intended to be used for this purpose, supposed to be for protection. But you know how I go, girl. They've been releasing body cam footage since they put them on. That's what it is. Thank you for the super chat. Talise, thank you for the super chat. Karma for giving women herpes. He got sued for that. I remember reading the lawsuit. He trifling. Ooh, I don't remember that. Did he? I don't know. I don't remember that. And did he do it willingly? Like, did he know he was doing it and he did it? Oh. Oh, wow. I never heard of that. Put him one in the chat if y'all heard of Mike Vick giving people the herp. I ain't never heard about that, girl. Maybe I missed that one. I never heard about him giving the girls the herp now. Talise said yes, he knew. Oh, I never heard about that. I never heard about the herp going around. I'm trying to see if other people heard about it. Okay, first IB said they heard. I never heard about that. Oh wow. Yeah, I thought it was Usher too. I thought it was Usher giving out the herp. I thought it was Usher giving out the herp. Allegedly. Child. I don't know, Talise. He would get treatment under the name Ron Mexico. Where did you hear this at? Where did you hear this at, Talise? I never heard it. Let me Google this. Where you heard this at, girl? Because you got details. I never heard none of this. And I think that would have been plastered all across the internet. Off the TV. Hold on. Mike Vick. Girl, where you heard this at? Michael Vick herpes. It was in the news? Let me read it. This said when, hold on. I'm Googling it right now. We about to see what's going on. Girl, come on now with the thing. Falcons QB Mike Vick. This was Atlanta 24, April 24th, 2006. A woman charged in a lawsuit that Atlanta Falcons quarterback Michael Vick knowingly gave her STD has agreed to an undisclosed resolution of the case. His attorney said the case has been resolved. Attorney Lawrence Woodward said when asked if the details of the agreement between Vick and the woman Sonia Elliott would be disclosed. Woodard said, the only comment I've got in this case has been resolved. Elliott, a 26-year-old healthcare worker, claimed she tested positive for the herb after unprotected sex with Vic in 2003. In the complaint filed in Gwinnett County State Court, Elliott contended that Vic apologized profusely for failing to disclose he was infected with the disease, which can be treated but not cured. The lawsuit also claimed Vic used the alias Ron Mexico when seeking treatment for the disease. Oh, that's true. That happened. I never heard about that. And this is from patriots.com. I never heard about that. Well, you learn something new every day. Rescue from, that's the only article who have this though. No, this is another one, the Seattle Times. Okay. Yeah. Ron Mexico. Gotcha. Oh, she won $6.7 million in herpes case. Oh, wow. 6.7? Child. Not 6.7. They say it be lying dormant too, huh? Well, we learned something new. So yes, he gave somebody the herp willingly and knowingly. I don't know if he thought that maybe he wasn't seeing no signs, because they say with the herp, they say if you don't have no symptoms, then you should be good. So maybe he thought that. I don't know. But yes, he willingly did that. Shame on him. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't still wish that he lost his career over that. I still don't think he should have lost his career over that. I think that he paid the lady the money, and I think that karma is a mother effer, but I don't think that he should lose his career over that. And this is another thing too, and this is not to so-called quote unquote victim shame, but let me say this as well. Them Tatianas want to go up to the football players and the basketball players and let them skeet without no protection. You're playing with fire, because it's on you to make sure that he's protected. Him too, for sure. It's definitely on him. But see, y'all gotta learn how to do it on the slick way. See, this what I do, or what I used to do when I was out there in these streets. Oh yeah, turn the lights off. It's cool. Gonna put my hand down there to feel what's up. Girl, yes. Oh yeah. You could keep the lights off. We ain't gotta turn them on. That's fine. Gonna put my hand down there to feel before anything pop off. Okay. But when you bust it open and you ain't got no protection, you open yourself up for it. Okay. Now, hopefully this lady is living a happy, healthy life. But hopefully she learned something, okay? But I ain't gonna lie. I put my hand down there, act like I'm playing with it. Shit. Girl, shit. Gonna put it down there. Hand gonna be down there trying to see something. I got eyeballs on my fingers. Sure do. Girl, please. Yes, shout out to the elder Baba Rashan. He says Michael Vick has just been hired as the head coach of Norfolk State in Virginia. Yes, he has. We were just talking about that, elder. But yeah, man, I still don't think that I said, listen, I put my hand down there. What we talking about, girl? I need to feel from the tip to the base. And girl, please. I act like I'm playing with it, girl, and be dead serious. I need to see. I'm just saying. But condoms don't protect from the hurt. Well, yeah, because if you got it on the, you know what I mean, girl. Because I mean, if you got it on, can you get it on the sack? I don't know, girl. I don't know. But shout out to Michael Vick for him being the head coach. Let's move on, y'all. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's go get Fannie crazy ass up here. Let's go get Fannie. Oh, before we go get Fannie, they say Diddy around there looking like he ain't eating. They say Diddy around there looking like he not eating, girl. Like he starved. Is Diddy on a starvation strike? Girl, what happened? Somebody bring Diddy some McDonald's in the jailhouse. Somebody get on there and bring Diddy some McDonald's to the jailhouse. Reading the pen like Braille and do, girl, I have mastered it. Yes, I have mastered. Do you hear me? I have mastered the Braille fingers. Oh, yes, I do. Girl, I can tell. I know. Listen, let me tell you something. I play like I'm a, around the base. And then I check for that little ring. Y'all know the ring that be at the other end of the what you call them. And then I bring it on up to the tip to make sure the tip is in place. Girl, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Girl, I am a master. If y'all need a class, hit me up. I will teach y'all how to do it. Listen, y'all don't have to sit up here and be wondering and worried. No, girl, put your hand down there, girl, please. But anyway, look, thank you for the super chat. Listen, bring Diddy something to eat, y'all. All them inmates in there, y'all can't get my brother nothing to eat. Like I'm saying, my brother, I don't even like this nigga. But y'all can't get Diddy nothing to eat. He might be on a starvation strike. Poor diddler. Not. Ain't no poor diddler. It is what it is. Get it how you live, Negro. Get it how you live. You feel me? But yeah, y'all check on Diddy. Do not keep him in your prayers, but check on him, okay? Please check on him and make sure he all right. Somebody write him or something and sneak a Snickers in the pack in the thing. Hopefully it make it through security. Somebody write Diddy Snickers and say hungry. Why wait? Put that on the note. Put the Snickers in an envelope. Smash it so they won't know. And then on the heading of the note say hungry. Why wait? And then put the Snicker in there. He gonna eat it. Trust me, he look like he hungry. He gonna eat it. He definitely gonna eat it. Shout out to the diddler. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Diddy. Remember what I told you, bro. Remember what I told you, bro. Start snitching, my nigga. Start the snitching. Start to snitching expeditiously. That's what he needs to be doing. Hold on, let me go get this video. Y'all get the likes up. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's go get Fannie crazy ass on here. Get Fannie up here. There you go. There go y'all girl, Fannie. You know, Fannie had lost the YSL case. She is the lead attorney. What is it? Not the lead attorney. What she is? The prosecutor, head prosecutor. I don't know. Something at the courthouse, girl. And she tried YSL, lost that. The DA, thank you, Talise. She's the DA. She tried the YSL trial, and she also tried the president-elect Donald Orange toupee Trump. Okay. Now, I knew when she did that, I said, girl, you are burying yourself. This is not gonna work. But ultimately it came out she was taking her old man on lavish not Royal Caribbean. What's the other one? She was taking her old man on cruises. What's the one, the ghetto one? The Walmart of the Seas. What's the one y'all know the one I'm talking, not Royal Caribbean, is y'all gonna put it in the chat. She took her man on Carnival cruise. Yes, there you go. She took her man on the Walmart of the Seas vacation, all inclusive, with the taxpayers' money, down to the Walmart of the Seas, right? And when I seen that, I said, what? Now, I don't live in Fulton County, but I feel like state taxes went down to this thing too, so I felt played, okay? I felt played. So anyways, they found out she was taking her old man on Walmart of the Seas vacations with all of the taxpayers' money, and that she hired him in some position that he don't belong in, but she didn't care because it was that new meat. Remember we were talking about that last night? Wasn't we on that last night? Put a one in the chat if you was down to the dollhouse and we were talking about that new meat. See, the new meat have you making real rash, stupid decisions, okay? And the new meat had her hiring this nigga, putting him in a position he don't deserve, girl. She had that nigga, the new meat had that nigga, had this girl over there taking him on lavish vacations, buying apartments and all of that. That's what the new meat'll do to you. I told y'all about the new meat, okay? So anyways, they found all of that out. She lost the YSL case, and now she has been dismissed from the Donald Trump case, and I'm pretty sure the Donald is going to be dismissed as well. Let's get into some of the stuff that was said. Y'all get the likes up on the video. That's that new meat, though. I'm telling you, it make you go crazy. I don't like new meat. You know what I mean? I like new meat, but I don't really like it because I feel like the new meat, you know, it really make you, it have you risking a lot of things, and I don't like risking things like that. But anyway, after carefully considering the trial's court finding in this order, I can't see it behind my little thing, that it erred by failing to disqualify DA Willis and her office. The remedy, I can't see, cracked by the trial court to prevent an ongoing appearance of impropriety. Or what is this? Impropriety. Got it. All right. Let me go back again. The trial court to prevent an ongoing appearance of impropriety did nothing to address the appearance of the impropriety that exists at the times when DA Willis was exercising her broad pretrial discretion about who to prosecute and what to charge and what charges to bring. While we recognize that an appearance of impropriety, girl, why I can't read, that an appearance of impropriety generally is not enough to support disqualification, this is a rare case in which disqualification is mandated and no other remedy will suffice to restore public confidence in the integrity of the proceedings. So basically they saying, girl, she was out here prosecuting this man on some old bull crap. And normally we don't do this, but we gonna do it now. Let's get into the video I have of the people talking about it, girl. Get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video.
Larry, we got some breaking news. Got to get to Fulton County, Georgia. And here we go. A Georgia Court of Appeals has disqualified the Fulton County DA, Fannie Willis, from that election interference case. It's coming down right now. The case against Trump and more than a dozen others already largely stalled, as you know. The new ruling means that it will be up to the prosecuting attorney's council in the state of Georgia to find another prosecutor to decide on the case, to take it over and make a decision as to whether or not they continue with a prosecution of the.
Girl, listen, they about to throw this case out. And girl, Fannie, I know they just voted you back in. They was crazy. But Fannie, let me get Fannie back up here. Hold on, let me get Fannie back up here. Fannie, girl, them people about to drag you down to the ground. I hope you're ready. Her, Brandon Johnson, all them black males who've been covered under them Democrats, them people have already abandoned ship. They about to drag you down to the ground, Fat. Oh, yeah. They about to. You think them clear people gonna let you get away with prosecuting their kings? Because they not. They is about to drag Fannie down to the ground. Listen to me and listen to me good. See, when that orange man get in that office, girl, them people about to drag you. You, Brandon Johnson, and that other lady up there in is she in New York or Chicago? That other black lady. Y'all got spurred. Y'all let them people spur y'all, like you're feeling like y'all can do whatever y'all want, however y'all want. Them people about to drag you down to the ground, Fannie. I hope you had a good time on that last Carnival cruise you took your old man on, baby, because I don't know if you're gonna have any coming up. Now they say Fannie got a lot of money. They say Fannie got money stashed here, stashed there. She got stocks and bonds and things of that nature. Whatever it is, girl, I hold on to it tight. You say you don't put all your money in the bank, go bury some girl, because they about to drag you down to the ground, Fat. They about to drag you by your rap. Yes, they is. They gonna drag you by your rap. And I just want to be here to report on it. So again, I don't want nobody to get in my comments, but boo, she's a black woman. How could you do this to a black woman? Shut your ass up. How could she do it to the black people and take her old man, take them people money and take her old man on the cruise? That's what I want to know. And they say she was overpaying that Negro. How could she do it to the black people in the community? I don't want to hear that black shit. She did what she did, and I'm doing what I'm doing, okay? Let me report the news. So, yeah, I want to be here to support and report on the news. Oh, yeah, I forgot she was a ski-wee, Talise, and she a ski-wee. Oh, yeah, she got to go. She got to go. And them clears about to tear her down to the ground, and I'm here for it. Get off here, Fannie. Get off of here, Fannie. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Girl, look at Diddy. I can't, but why he looking like that? Why y'all think Diddy look? Y'all think this is real? You know, I don't think these drawings be real, y'all. I think they done put Diddy up in a clone place or something. I don't think these, I don't, you know what I mean? Is it me? Y'all really think Diddy in there looking like this? Put a one in the chat if y'all think this Diddy really was in there looking like this. Girl, I don't know. Something about this is making my spidey senses tingle. I don't know, girl. Diddy, girl, he look like he got hit. Girl, y'all, they say y'all believe it. Wait, Diddy look like they've been abusing him in the bike. Girl, Diddy looks so bad. Oh, he looks scared. Look how he looking at that clear man. Like, oh God, please, massa, please, I sorry, boss. I sorry, I got a little bit beside myself, boss. But I swears, I won't do it no more, boss. Please, boss. That nigga done got a down south Mississippi accent. That nigga done went from hey yo to yes, a boss. I sorry, boss. I'm sorry. I had a lot going on, boss. I sorry. I swear I be the good old boy. Oh, Diddler. Put a straighten up your back, boy. Look, chin up. Put your chin up, nigga. Don't let them people see you sweating like that, Diddy. You got coffee in your hands. It's probably shaking. Don't let them people see you sitting like that. Wait till you get to the back and start cowering away. You don't get on here and let them people see you sweat. You want to get your revenge? Snitch on Jigga, my nigga. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Hell, if I go down, everybody got to go down. Go snitch on the Jigga, my nigga, dude. He looking like them people done gave him lashes across the back. Girl, I can't believe this. He look like, for real, he look like them people been giving him lashes in the back or something. Diddy, you got to straighten your back up, bro. You don't let them people see you like that. You've been walking with a straight back all this time. Now all of a sudden you got a new hump. Stop doing that. Straighten up, nigga. I wish I was the lawyer. I'd have popped that nigga in the middle of his back. That'd have straightened him up. Girl, if I was the lawyer, the one leaning over, the black one. Girl, if I was that Muslim, no pork eating, bean pie eating ass lawyer, I'd have looked over out the corner of my glasses and seen that nigga sitting over there hunch looking like that. Girl, I'd have popped that nigga in the middle of his spine. That'll straighten him up. Sit your ass up, nigga. Hell wrong with you, nigga? Put some confidence in your back, nigga. Hell wrong with you? Girl, I'd have popped that nigga so hard in the middle of the back. I ain't lying. I'm serious, girl. I be thinking like that. Girl, I'd have popped that nigga so hard. Nigga, sit your ugly ass up. Sitting around here sweating in front of these white folks like this. Nigga, I'm trying to get you off. I ain't ate pork all week. I've been fasting. Nigga, sit your ass up, nigga. You gonna make me feel like I can't get you off. Shit. Girl, look at Diddy. Oh, girl, look at the fear in his eyes. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Girl, I can't believe they did this to Diddy. Shout out to Diddy, though. But I'm just saying, girl, them put that fear in that boy like that. That man was just on top of the world. Key to the city. Now look at him. Now he need a key to open up his bike. Girl. I can't wait to see Jigga, my nigga. But they say, y'all think that's him, so I guess that's him, girl. But it's just, you know, he come a long way from, you know, this used to be Diddy. How he go from this? Look how straight his back is. Look how straight his back is. Look, Diddy always had a straight back. Always. He always stood up straight, chin up, straight back. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I can't believe they did this to the diddler. Now he looking like this. Girl, a time. And look, quiet as it's kept. See this Negro here? See Moose Knuckle? See Moose Knuckle? His dreads gonna fall out. I don't think they real anyway. His dreads gonna fall out when they get him in there. Oh yeah, Moose Knuckle dreads gonna fall out. That nose gonna spread a little wider like a bell pepper. Moose Knuckle dreads gonna fall clean off his shoulders. Do you hear me? Y'all think Wayne running around here with 2 dreads. This nigga right here gonna go bald. Oh yeah, he gonna go bald. Moose Knuckle nose dreads gonna fall smooth up off them hunch shoulders. Yes, he did. The humpback shoulders. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. They're gonna fall off them, and I can't wait to see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, it's just certain things. If you think Diddy got the hump in his back, watch till you see. Wait till you see Moose Knuckle. Oh yeah, Moose Knuckle gonna have a time. You hear me? Allegedly. He might as well go back to the fade because it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. Get the likes up, get the likes up, get the likes up. Okay. Let me see. I think I missed some super chats. Talise, thank you for the super chat. ESPN covered it. I don't know how I missed that with Michael Vick. Thank you for the super chat. Talise, Vu, Vick played for the Eagles after he got out. Yeah, he played for the Eagles. He wasn't the same Vick, though. He wasn't the same quarterback after he got out. I remember that. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Reading the peen like Braille and was. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Meek Isha, get your, not Meek Isha. Meek, get up. She said, get your man. Get your man, Meek. Meek saying he done distanced himself from the diddler too. Meek is fake. He phony for that. He lame for that girl. Esther Messiah, thank you for the thank you for being a member for 8 months. Happy holidays to my sister from another mister. Love you down to the ground on schoolyard. Love you back. And I do, and I love you back. Thank you so much. Shantae Pierce, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Boo, have you heard Crime Bill Joe let the cash for kids lawyer off? Cash for kids? Who? I don't know who the Cash for Kids lawyer is. Enlighten me. Girl, they say he pardoned more people than anybody. They say, not Donald Trump. They say Donald Trump have the least pardons, and they say Biden is up there with the pardons, ain't it? Girl. 7, thank you for the super chat. Isn't it funny how these wannabe Isn't it funny how these wannabe mighty fall? Yup, it's hilarious. I'm here for it. And I don't prey on people's downfall. But when people step on the backs of other people in order to get up, they got to know the law of science. Say what goes up must come down. I'm just seated for it. That's all. Yep. Thank you, 7. And Radiant Sunshine, thank you for the super chat. Boo, you know Diddy coming down for that ish. Yay. He coming. He coming down. He surely is. God, I just can't get over this, though. Look at him. Oh, my Lord. He looked like one of them Arms of the Angel kids. In the arms of an angel, you will find me. In the arms of an angel, you will find in your dreams. That's what he looked, don't he? I would say Poe did it, but I don't care. Shout out to the diddler. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, let's get back to the show. So, girl, let's get the Prince of Pan Coochie on here. Now, first and foremost, the word is out, even if you don't believe it. The word has been out that Americans, Black Americans, and also some of the Caribbeans, I can't speak to y'all, but what's coming out through research and history and social media is that we as Black Americans have found out that we, in fact, did not come from Africa. As a matter of fact, we are indigenous to this land. We ain't did no ethnogenesis. We didn't mix in with no Native Americans. The Native Americans were placed there to put and take the identity of the true people, which is us. Okay, now you cannot believe it if you want to, and you can believe the out of Africa theory, but the dude who made Roots, he done already came out and said it was a lie. He made it all fiction. He said a whole lot of it's fiction. Actually, he was sued by the Clear Man, who actually wrote the book called The African, and that's where he took that from. And that's why our parents and some of it depends on y'all age, some of y'all grandparents believe that we from Africa, also by way of the school system in the late 1950s, early 1960s. However, what we're finding through actual research and history, not the indoctrinated school system, is that Black Americans, in fact, did not come from Africa. Okay, we were actually already here. Okay, now believe it if you want. I know the church house has told us that, whatever. But this is how you know the truth will prevail. All lies will be exposed. All lies will be exposed all lies will be exposed. That's why your grandma used to tell you y'all got Cherokee in your family, Choctaw, whatever, any type of Indian. That's why they always told y'all that. And y'all always thought, y'all ever thought to yourself, if my grandmother was a full-blooded Cherokee, when did the nigga come? That's a real question. Like, for instance, my great-grandmother was full-blooded Suma Indian. She made it with another Indian. So then how did my great-grandmother become a nigga? Think about it. It's just logic. If my great-grandmother was a full-blooded Suma Indian who made it with another Indian, how did my great-grandmother become a nigga? When did that happen? See, people miss that part. The thing is, it didn't happen. Only thing happened was paper genocide. The name changed. That's all. That's literally all. And this is how you know. This is how you know the truth is prevailing. Because all these pan-goofies, these pan-Africans, the Prince of Pan-Coochie being one of the main ones who've been running around here talking about we are Africans. He around here telling everybody what he called us American Africans. Any black Negro who take on that identity, you are new age fool. American African? What? American Africans? This what he going around. This was the Prince of Pan-Coochie going around telling people that we are American Africans. Well, that the jig is almost up on that. Now he done switched to saying we are indigenous American Africans. Now let me just say this. Let me pull up the actual definitions. God know what indigenous means. From, right? Aboriginal means from too. Let's pull up the definition of indigenous. I want to read this to y'all. Because I think this has to be studied. Indigenous. It is an adjective and it says originating or occurring naturally in a particular place and or native. Okay. And it gives an example. Coriander is indigenous to South Europe or Southern Europe. Okay. Number 2, of people inhabiting or existing in a land from the earliest times or from before the arrival of colonists. Listen, I need y'all to open your ears, okay? I'm going to read that again. It says, of people inhabiting or existing in a land from the earliest times or from before the arrival of colonists. She wants and this is the example they give you. She wants the territorial government to speak to indigenous people before implementing a program. So listen, this is what the definition says. These are people who existed prior to any type of colonialism. Okay? Any type of meaning before the clears came in and colonialized any area, if the people were there prior to that, you would be called indigenous from the land, right? Well, Dr. Umar has called us indigenous, which will be from the land, American Africans. That's an oxymoron. How can we be indigenous to America and Africa? It makes no sense. It's either one or the other. We can be indigenous Americans or we can be indigenous Africans. But see, the jig is up because people are waking up. People are doing their research. People are doing genealogy. People are doing their family trees. People are talking to their elders. People are finding out that the lie was the lie. We're finding out that bullshit narrative, and this is to all my Americas, all my black people in the Americas. I'm talking about them the Caribbean blacks, my Afro Latinos and Latinas, and the American Indian. You were a part of it, if anything, the intra-American slave trade. Yes, they took people from Carolina and brought them to New Orleans. Yes, they took people from New Orleans and brought them to Jamaica. Yes, they took people from Antigua and brought them to doggone Colombia. That happened. Or South America. That happened. That bullshit narrative they talking about putting these people under the boat. Let me see, do I still have the boat? Let me drive the boat. Do I have a boat still? Let me see if I still got the boat. This bullshit narrative here that literally makes no sense of us coming across the horrible Atlantic Ocean that even to this day is hard to come across in a steel boat. The narrative that we all come up under this boat, under this wooden boat, with sails, not even an engine, but with sails, and that we come from all the way from Africa, cross that horrible water to America and survive is a bunch of bull. Y'all, if y'all haven't caught on yet, catch up mustard. Welcome to the party. You're late. Okay? We have been lied to. This is a lie.
Survival. Survival. I hear somebody lie. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Listen, I need y'all to pay attention right quick because this is imperative. Telling us that we are from Africa removes us from our land, not just physically, because they had a lot of people that done moved out to Africa here now in today's time and even in the past, okay? That removes us our mind from the land, and it moves our spirit from the land. It makes you a tourist on your own land. That's what it does. It makes you a visitor on your own land. That's why most of y'all granddaddies, great granddaddies owned a whole bunch of land. They used to build houses on their land. They owned stores. They were very successful people, okay? This narrative that we come here from Africa is slowly fading away. And even the Pancoochies, are like the Prince of Pancoochie, is having to come to terms. Tariq Nasheed is another one. Because I was under the impression, I didn't listen to a lot of Tariq, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I was under the impression from what I did hear from him, he was sort of a Pan-Africanist. But now the narrative is changing because the truth is coming out. Okay? The truth is coming out. Them clears are come from, I don't know where they come from. It's been theories out there. People say somebody made them in the lab. It's been theories, all type of stuff. But the facts of the matter are, they told you that you come from somewhere that they come from. They the ones came off the boat, not you. Hold on, let me go get the picture. Let's talk turkey. Let's talk turkey. Let's talk turkey. Because I got to say what I got to say. Hold on. Let me get my little cue. My little, you ain't from Africa. Look.
You talk more shit than a little bit. Back to Mother Africa. That's bullshit. Without question, we are all black Americans. You do not know a goddamn thing about Africa. I am from Detroit, Motown. So you can want Tootsie your monkey ass back to Africa if you want to.
Niggas ain't every bit from no damn Africa. Do you hear me? They told us, this what they told us. We came off the boat. But let me gag y'all up. Guess who did come off the boat from around there? They did. They did. Not just in the 1900s, in the 1800s, the 1700s, the 1600s, the 1500s, so on and so forth. We ain't never come off no damn boat. They did. They told us their story impended on us. They come off the boat. That's why any clear you talk to, if you ask them they ancestry, they're gonna always point back to another country, not here. They are the visitors on this land, not you. But they've indoctrinated you to believe that you are the visitors on your own land. It's them, not you. Okay, this is documented. All you have to do is do your research and do your genealogy. It's going to lead you right back here. Black Americans are the only people on this land who can never be deported. I know the left tried that with, oh, Trump gonna start deporting y'all. How, Sway? How? They cannot deport us. We are the only group of people on this land that touch foot to soil that cannot be deported. Fact. Because this land belongs to us. We just don't know it. Okay? Like I say, we didn't come off no damn boat. They did. And it looked like it stank. Okay? We didn't come off no boat. They did. Whatever they told us, it was our history. That was their history. Slavic people, you ever heard the term Slavic? Slave, Slavic? I need y'all to catch up. Welcome to the party, you're late. Welcome to the party, you're late. Welcome to the party, you are late. So now let's get the Prince of Pancoochie on here. Now, this fool has a conference in Geneva with an African looking nigga and somebody else. I think that's the African that be on the podcast with a nigga over there talking about how we need to work together as a Pan-African. Pan-African, these nuts. Ain't no Pan-African. I'm tired. We ain't no Pan-African nothing. We worry about us. Y'all worry about y'all. When we get our stuff together, we might come and be able to work with y'all or whatever, but ain't no Pan-African nothing. Okay? Now, he gets on this panel and they asking him about how he feels about when people say, oh, black people in America should go back to Africa. Watch what the Pancoochie say. Watch what the Prince of Pancoochie say. Check it out.
And my turn and poke their noses up and say things like American Africans are lazy. How is it that I just got here from Africa and my family only been here for 5 years and we own a business and I've gotten my doctorate and I'm teaching at a university. And what I often have to do to humble some of our African immigrant brothers and sisters, because it's not all of them, but to humble some of them who are of that mindset, I have to remind them the reason why you've done so well in such a short period of time is because you're not considered a threat to this country. If you ever get out of hand, your citizenship can be revoked. If you ever get out of hand, your green card can be snatched. If you ever get out of hand, you can be deported back to Africa. African immigrants are not a threat to the United States of America. But the indigenous American African who built the country is a threat. Because number one, the country owes us. They owe us. We're the only black people here that America owes something to. And they don't like that.
Girl. That fool said the indigenous American African are the ones who built, girl. Listen, this is the way Dr. Umar makes his money and gets his coochie, okay? He gets his coochie from being a Pan-Africanist. Don't get me wrong. I don't even want to drag him down like that because at the end of the day, when he talks about child psychology and what else I agree with him on, and basically staying black, I'm here for it. I agree with him. He's never said nothing wrong to me about child psychology. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that your child ain't got ADHD, that little nigga just bad, but it's the God's honest truth. But as it pertains to his grift on Africans being, or all us being American Africans and all that, you Negroes better not pick that bullshit up. He has to change the narrative because people are waking up. That's what happened. He literally has to change the narrative because people are waking up. I want to play a little bit of this clip. I ain't gonna play it all. I normally play it on Educational Fridays, but I want to play a bit of this clip. Let's run this clip. Check it out. I'm about to show you a compilation of everybody knowing who the hell we is except us. We have been lied to by a lot of people. Check this out.
Well, black people are Native Americans. You know, we've had, you know, a lot of proof that, you know, some of us started here in this land. Everybody wasn't brought over from Africa.
What are they doing here? They're Indians.
This is one of my many unsuccessful experiments. You see, with Indians, there's absolutely nothing to be done. There's the same difference between a Negro and an Indian as there is between a dog and a coyote. You can put a dog on a leash, beat him, and he'll always be there to lick your feet. Take away a coyote's liberty and you've cut off his hair. An Indian will never be a slave. No one has ever been able to make them reproduce in captivity. They do not eat, they do not talk, they do not sleep, they do not make love.
There are several things that are significant about it. Of course, one of them is the way that colonialism tries to develop all kinds of elaborate classification terms for different kinds of people, but that's another subject. The most significant thing here is to reveal the much greater amounts of Native American ancestry that are present within the African American population than most people realize, because they might have been misled by the use of terms like mulatto and also people of color.
After the African, LeVar Burton, had been told that his name was to be Toby, and he refused it, and he was beaten to make him say his name was Toby.
That was the dramatization. How much of that actually was recounted to you? I mean, was there a lot of interweaving?
A lot of it, I thought maybe you were going to ask, and maybe you are in another way, is how much of the book is fact and how much is fiction. Well, a whole lot of it's fiction. Well, a whole lot of it's fiction. Well, a whole lot of it's fiction.
Now, this is just a... Don't let these people play with y'all. Don't let these people play with y'all, okay? And that was the DNA test boy who said that basically only 0.1% of the doggone test is accurate. Do not let these people play with y'all, okay? You didn't come off no boat. They did. And the proof is right there, okay? So, and as it pertains to the Prince of Pancoochie, y'all are going to see a lot of these people shifting the narrative now because people are starting to awaken, I'm sorry, and it just is what it is. I just don't like that he made a lot of money off the culture and off the people preaching stuff that he knew was a lie. I think they all agents anyway. I think they all agents anyway. I told y'all it's a lot of our people we're gonna have to try for treason. And then furthermore, I thought the Prince of Pancoochie was from doggone Cuba or something. Girl, let's move on. Get these clears off of here. Look like, girl, let me stop. I was about to say something bad. Get these clears off of here. Let's move on to Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Why y'all doing that girl like that? Cooking with Kaya is a TikToker who, let me get a picture up here. Beautiful girl. Cooking with Kaya is a TikToker, young girl, and basically she has made a name for herself on TikTok because basically she's young, she's beautiful, and she can cook. The girl can cook, and she's young. Most people don't like this because they man be watching Cooking with Kaya. Now, Kaya starts off her video saying stuff like, oh, girl, I bet you I could take your man with this plate. And then she go, Cooking with Kaya. I think it's cute. As a matter of fact, let me tell y'all something. It's the level of insecurity in a lot of women. I'm starting to notice a lot of women who act like they want to root for women really don't, especially when they and there's a look of the girls who have these insecurities, and I don't mean just always physically. I mean period. Okay, this young girl is young, she's pretty, and a lot of these girls see their old man looking at this girl videos and they lose their ever-loving minds. I don't too particularly understand it because I feel like it's a damn video. You act like they're gonna go get the girl or something. And a lot of the girls on TikTok went to losing their ever-loving minds. I want to show y'all some of the videos these girls posted on Cooking with Kaya. Also, Cooking with Kaya has also she's also gotten a deal now through the hate. She's gotten a deal with doggone with VH1 allegedly. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. Let's get into one of Kaya's videos. Check it out.
Welcome to another video.
Wait, no, not that one. Well, I could use that one. That's the one with her and DDG. Oh, and she be all in tune with Kaya, not DDG. The little girl is lit. Check it out.
Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. That's it.
Okay.
Wait, why you turn around?
I'm not turning around.
Alright.
Come on real quick. How much sky top look?
You got a fork?
I'll grab one. This asparagus already good.
It's alright?
I like that.
Okay. So on for the mashed potatoes. Mmm.
I did that, huh?
Mm-hmm. Let's try it with the steak. You like it? I like it. You did good.
This is great.
Girl, she had DDG on there. First of all, people act like they hate DDG. But when she had him on there, it was all, now they want a cake for Haley and he shouldn't be there and blah, blah. It was a time. I said, why they messing with this little girl? Look at this video she got. I had to mute the other part of the video because she's playing music. But I want y'all to watch her food. Look.
Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Now this little girl, young, I think she said she's 22, cooking her ass off. Cooking her ass off. And these women was really mad at this young lady. And like I said, they all have a look. Girl, they went and pulled up old videos of the girl. Somebody posted a fake PORN of the girl on Twitter. Girl, it was just like, and these are other black women. Ain't no black men doing this. There's black women doing this. Real mad, for real, because this girl is sitting on this thing doing her big one and making a coin doing it. I don't understand why black women, some black women, not all, why do we do that? You know what it remind me of? Those the black women who think that the little girl being fast. Whenever the old man messing with the little girl, the old man done M-worded or R-S-A the little girl, them the ones who feel like, oh, that's because she fast. That's the type of tease them women give me. Because I don't understand why the girl said they was trying to jump her and everything. Let me show y'all some of the reaction videos to this girl. Look.
If my man gonna be cooking with Kaya, eating at Kaya's, he can stay over there. And Kaya, that same plate that he eat on, when you wash that plate and put that plate in that cabinet, make sure you put his ass in there too, boo, because he's staying with you.
Like, really? Like, why? It's a TikTok. You think your man really gonna be at Kaya's house? Girl, let me show you another one. These people crazy.
And fuck a cooking with Kaya. Bitch. Yeah. Ain't no fucking cooking with Kaya up here, cooking with Tamia, bitch. Get into it.
Now, first of all, the food looks good. But instead of this heifer getting on here and riding the wave, right? Because it could have started a trend. Black women who cook. As a matter of fact, it's already a stereotype that we don't cook no more. That could have started a whole trend. It could have started a wave with cooking with Kaya. They could have started stitching that girl videos and showing.
My man gonna be cooking with.
My bad. They could have been stitching the girl video and showing their plates and getting a coin themselves. Girl, these people is really on here mad and hey, look at the bitch. Look.
And fuck a cooking with Kaya. Bitch. Yeah, ain't no fucking cooking with Kaya up here, cooking with Tamia, bitch. Get into it.
Shut up, bitch. Them green beans look dry. Let me say this, because the green beans did look dry. The chicken look good, though. I ain't gonna lie. But let me say this, though. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, why you so mad? If anything, like I said, we should have started a trend that black girls could cook. You know what I mean? Because we already have the trend out there that all we want to do is twerk. Why not do a trend of black girls cooking? No, because bitches be haters. Even the little skim milk's hating. Look at this.
Telling my wife I got a recipe from Cooking with Kaya to get her reaction.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
Let me know what you think.
Wow.
It's good, ain't it?
This is the best thing you've ever made. For real, where'd you get the recipe?
Cooking with Kaya.
What? You being for real right now?
Bro, she a chef. She's a.
Don't play in my face.
Why would you do that?
That's so disrespectful.
Bro, it's for a video.
That's so disrespectful.
How?
Now that one, I feel like that's a skit, but still, like, this is crazy, girl. Why don't y'all just start cooking? How about that? Because I know girls who can really throw down in the kitchen. Why not start a trend of cooking. Let's start that. Let's start a new trend of black girls cooking and showing their plates. You know what I'm saying? Let's start that. Let's stitch that. Black girls, young black girls, who know how to cook. See, that's too positive. Black women and young black girls don't want to do that. They rather start a trend of twerking than to start a trend of actually cooking. I just don't understand it. And these the same black women who be fans of these weird celebrities hollering protect black women. It's the hypocrisy for me. It's the hypocrisy for me. But I raised that TikTokers, I don't be on TikTok like that. But I raised that TikTokers start a black girl cooking stitch. Start with the cooking with Kaya or cooking with whatever. Cooking with whoever you want to be. Kaya, I hope you copyrighted it. You copyrighted it or whatever. Start the cooking with Kaya and then start stitching and everybody start putting their plates out there. A lot of you hoes might get deals. It's a lot of bitches out there who got buku churn at the house that could throw down. Girl, you might start you a whole new career and you ain't got to go clock in at them people's job no more. See, I be thinking like that. Like, I don't know. I guess everybody different. But I be thinking like that, girl, instead of us dragging a girl, how about we start cooking? How about that? And she young, she got a natural body. And I know some of the BBL girls was mad about that too. Because she young, she pretty, and she got a natural body. She ain't got no work done. You know, in 2024, it's hard to find a girl with a natural body that's fine. And I think that's another thing got the girls windmilling with their head down. Okay? So I think that start a more positive trend instead of hating on this young lady. I think it's messed up that it was black women who are doing it. But again, we are our own enemy. A black person's worst enemy is a black person, just like a clear person's worst enemy is a clear person's. That's just the law of nature. However, at some point, we have to stop. At some point, we have to stop. Okay, shout out to this young lady. They say she got to deal with VH1 or something, a cooking show or something. I hope so. She's a beautiful girl. She look like she don't be bothering nobody. And to the heifers that want to try to jump that girl, I bet you they ugly. I bet you they wear socks with the balls on the back, little footy socks. Y'all remember them socks? And I bet you the ball broke off the back of these socks. I already know what they look like. I can smell it. I already know what they look like. They and they young and old too. They wear the socks, the little footy socks with the balls on the back, but the ball done came off one of the socks. And they don't button their shorts. And they don't have no bra on and they got a bonnet on. Them the girls who probably want to jump that girl. For real. And they know how to fight too, because they always fight. For real. They wear pajamas, girl, with the socks with the balls on the back, but one of the balls came off the side. Girl, black people got to stop. Shout out to Cooking with Kaya. Y'all stop doing that to that young lady. Nice young lady, okay? Nice young lady, okay? Yeah, the bottom of their feet dirty. The bottom of their feet black, and they got concrete walls. They walls got concrete on them, but they painted it. Girl, yeah, that's the girls who want to fight that girl. That's the girls who want to fight. The girls who got concrete walls. I know them. I know what they look like. I can smell them through the video. That girl say them people want to jump her. What you want to jump her for? What you want to jump her for? Girl, leave that girl alone. Go back to them concrete walls. They put their child blanket up for the curtains. The old Spider-Man bed sheet, the fitted sheet. No, not the fitted sheet. The top. Yeah, that's the fitted sheet. They put that up on the curtain for the curtain. Girl, it's just stop with all of that with that young lady. Leave that lady alone. Now let's move on to the final story. Who we on? Bird flu. Oh, girl, bird flu. Bird flu. Do y'all know that a breakout of the bird flu has just outbroke in, is that even a word? Outbroke. But the bird flu has just come out and it is now in California and I heard Louisiana. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is what's about to go down. I'm telling y'all now. They starting with the BS already. Get the likes up on the video. So there's this thing called bird flu. I want to see what exactly it is. Let me go look it up. What is bird flu? They say they've been trying to come out with it for a long time. What is the bird flu? Bird flu, it's an influenza. That means it's a flu, like a COVID. Okay. According to the Cleveland Clinic, bird flu is an influenza, avian influenza, commonly called bird flu, is a viral infection that spreads in birds, cows, and other animals. It can sometimes spread to people and humans. H5 subtypes of influenza A are the most common cause. It can cause mild to severe respiratory symptoms and pink eye. People who work with poultry, waterfowl, and dairy cows are most at risk. This is what the people said, okay? Y'all listen. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. Let me get these other attachments up here. They starting with the bull. I told y'all another one was coming. I told y'all niggas. Let me get my girl up here. I told y'all niggas. Now this one may not be the one, but I told y'all another one was coming.
I told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all niggas.
Now you on the clock, okay? If you live in California, if you live in Louisiana, you are on the clock. And listen, America is on the clock. This is what I believe. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Don't listen to me, but keep your ears open. I believe that they starting that BS already again because Trump coming in office. They want him to look like he's just a... Remember they say he was the failed person behind the last influenza, the 2021. They're going to start this BS right now. They're going to try to do some of the same things they did back in the day. And Negroes are going to fall for it. But if you are smart, you will see the play coming, okay? So this bird flu, I got a couple articles I want to show you guys about regarding this bird flu thing. Get it up here. It says this could be 100 times worse than the panorama. Bird flu warning from scientists who say half of the infections with H5N1 in people are fatal, as White House says it's monitoring the situation. They starting with the bull already. Okay, y'all seen what they did to the last security guards. Y'all seen what they did to the last security guards. I wish I could really post a lot of the stuff on here about the panorama, but I already know YouTube gonna drag me down to the ground. But let me tell you something. Everything that they told us in the panoramic has been debunked actively. Now you won't find that stuff in your algorithm because what the internet does is repress those things or suppress those things. I'm sorry. But if you go on Twitter, or if you go on Google and you type in the capital letter COVID, you're going to see multiple articles and videos that are popping up, literally debunking all of the things that you were told about the panorama. Now, what they're going to do is fearmonger like they're doing now. And here we go with the bird flu. Oh, it's going to be way worse than the panorama. Listen. The world is a stage. The world is a stage. I told y'all, sometimes the players are real, but sometimes real and reality meet, but they're not always mutually exclusive, okay? This is something that's starting off. I want to show you another article. Bird flu pandemic could be 100 times worse than... Look, these are all the articles saying it. Scientists warn. They want you scared out your mind. Do you hear me? They want you scared out your mind. Look. It says bird flu discovery in the U.S. dairy cow is disturbing. Scientists who track infections on cattle, cattle farms, I can't see, discuss implications of recently announced virus. I can't see it. Detections. Okay, right? So look, hear me out. There's a lot going on right now that you don't understand. We have been under biochemical and biological warfare for the last 4 years, okay? We actually been under it for longer than that, if you count the original flu. But we have been under a biological warfare for the last 4 years, okay? It's our government fighting ourselves. We are at war with our own government, okay? Allegedly. I'm a conspiracy theorist, okay? This is all alleged. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Pay me no mind, but listen, okay? Now, what they do is they unleash these things for other purposes. They got some purposes for money, because remember, Big Pharma gets to make a lot of money. They make money. They get to handle their population control thing. You see what I'm saying? And it keeps the fear instilled in the people and keeps us docile. And it also keeps us in a state of worry. Okay. And that's why the government needs us. Okay. Now, back in the gap, earlier this year, Trump talked about how they was going to release this stuff, and he thought that they were going to do it for election interference. Check it out. Check out what he said. Listen, I remember he got on here and told us the panorama wasn't real, and people was over there mad. Remember he came on here and told that lady, remember that lady stood up in a press conference and said, my husband is diagnosed with it. What should I do? And he told her, tell your husband to drink some bleach. And this heifer went home and told her husband to drink some bleach, and her husband died. And then she came back to the next press conference and said, you're responsible. You told me to tell my husband to drink bleach. Trump said, well, did he do it? Girl, I was weak. Do you hear me? I was weak. Why is this important? Listen. Trump be crazy. Trump be saying some crazy stuff, but y'all better start listening. The man be trying to tell y'all the truth, but he know that most people is gonna fall on deaf ears, because most people just gonna say he crazy or he lying or he a lunatic. Y'all got to start listening. Why? Look what Trump said about the bird flu earlier this year. Check it out.
The left-wing lunatics are trying very hard to bring back COVID lockdowns and mandates with all of their sudden fear-mongering about the new variants that are coming. Gee whiz, you know what else is coming? An election. They want to restart the COVID hysteria so they can justify more lockdowns, more censorship, more illegal drop boxes, more mail-in ballots, and trillions of dollars in payoffs to their political allies heading into the 2024 election. Does that sound familiar? These are bad people. These are sick people we're dealing with. But to every COVID tyrant who wants to take away our freedom, hear these words: we will not comply. So don't even think about it. We will not shut down our schools. We will not accept your lockdowns. We will not abide by your mask mandates. And we will not tolerate your vaccine mandates. They rigged the 2020 election, and now they're trying to do the same thing all over again by rigging the most important election in the history of our country, the 2024 election, even if it means trying to bring back COVID. But they will fail because we will not let it happen. When I'm back in the White House, I will use every available authority to cut federal funding to any school, college, airline, or public transportation system that imposes a mask mandate or a vaccine mandate. Thank you very much.
Look, peep, y'all. I see people asking, is this real? Dick Gregory said, this is what Dick Gregory said, rest in peace to the elder. Dick Gregory said the Trump in the red tie is he said they got two Trumps. He said the one in the red tie is the real Trump, and the one in the blue tie is the fake one. Now take that information and do with it as you please. And I know one thing, Dick Gregory was very, very intelligent on a lot of things, okay? Dick Gregory said they got two Trumps. That's what he said. I'm gonna have to find that video and show it to y'all tomorrow. Dick Gregory said they got two Trumps. The one in the red tie is the real Trump, but the one in the blue tie is a fake Trump. That's what he said. Now, y'all take that information and do with it as you please, because I saw somebody put that in the comment. It looked AI. Hey, that's what Dick Gregory said. I didn't say it. That's what Dick Gregory said. Rest in peace to the elder. Now, why is this important? Listen, he said that they were going to try to put out this thing and make it worse than the last thing, and that they're trying to cause mass hysteria for election interference, okay? Now, we are already at the end of December. When he take office? January 20th? I believe they realized they couldn't pop it off for the election because they needed the scammers to come out there and vote for the scammy. They need the scammies to vote for scammer. So they couldn't drop it right then and there. So I think they had to retreat. But what I think they're about to do now, this is what I believe. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I just be talking, right? What I believe they're about to do now is I believe they're about to drop it just in time for him to take office so they could be like, see, he a horrible president. See, he's saying that the bird flu not real. And this is what's going to happen, allegedly. Conspiracy theorists here, conspiracy theorists here. This is what's going to happen. People are going to die. If this goes the way it's supposed to go, people are going to die. Family, friends, people we know are going to perish. Right? They're gonna fuzz the numbers to make it seem like way more people are gonna perish than they actually did, and they're even gonna put this diagnosis on people who didn't unalive from this, right? But this is what's going to happen. They're going to say, yeah, this is real. The media gonna go crazy. You know, the left owns it. And then Trump is gonna get on here and say it's not real. And people are gonna get emotionally charged because people who work in the nurses and the doctors are gonna look to their left and they're gonna look to their right and they're gonna say, no, it is real. I'm working it. I live it every day. This is where real and reality come into play. Sometimes they can be mutually exclusive, but sometimes not. This is one of those times. This is the times how the government play on your top. What they do is take real and mix it in with reality. It's just like reality TV shows. Remember Caesar and Duchess on Black Ink? Remember Duchess used to get into fights with everybody at the shop? In reality, they really didn't like Duchess, for real. Like in real life, they didn't like Justice. Why I keep calling this girl Duchess? But what reality TV did was put them in positions and set up plays for them to actually fight because they knew that they really didn't like the girl. Okay? So that's what's happening here. When it comes to real and reality with the government, the way they play with y'all tops and our tops and my top as well, is they take real and mix it in with reality. Okay? You're living in reality TV is what I'm trying to say to you. So you're going to see people actually perishing from it, and you're going to say, he's crazy, he's insane, he's horrible. And then the scammies are really going to be all in there saying, see, this who y'all voted in, and and it's going to be a whole divide back and forth. But the fact of the matter is, it's a pandemic. That's what the last one was. That's what the flu was. That's what all of them was. And they're going to come out with some more waxes. And they're going to do the same thing probably. If not, they probably take it up a notch. And they're going to say, you can't do this and you can't do that if you don't get waxed. And most people are going to say, well, I can't afford to lose my house. I can't afford to lose my job. So let me roll up my sleeve. But you don't understand the amount of people, allegedly, I'm a conspiracy theorist, the amount of people who have unalived and have permanent health conditions from the wax, not the virus itself, but the wax. Okay, this is a fact. Now they already revving up the media to start with this stuff. Now they going to people who own farms saying that they want to go and test their animals to see if they have the bird flu. But just like, remember when they stuck that long tube up y'all nose to check to see if y'all had it? Remember in the panorama, they stuck that long tube up your nose to see if you had it. What if, I don't know this to be a fact, but what if they was giving that shit to you when they was sticking that tube up your nose? Anybody ever thought about that? Neither here nor there. I'm a conspiracy theorist. But listen, they're trying to say we need to go around and check everybody's farms and see if the cows and stuff have the bird flu. If I owned the farm, you wouldn't be able to step foot on my land. Do you hear me? Because what I believe, allegedly, conspiracy theorists, I believe they're going to do is they're going to give it to the animal so that it can spread. Okay? Our mind say I'm going far, Vu. I know. I goes far. Pay me no mind, but keep your ears open, okay? I goes far. I'm telling you, if people didn't learn anything from the last panorama, then there's nothing that I can do for you. I ain't even gonna lie. If people came out of the last panorama and learned nothing, there's absolutely nothing that I can do for you. But neither here nor there. Check out this lady talking about want to check out the people's animals on the farms. Look, watch. These people are devils. Listen.
Breakthrough. We're not testing to really see how many people have been exposed and got asymptomatically infected. We should be testing every cow weekly. You can do pooled PCR. We have the technology. The great thing about America is we're incredibly innovative, and we have the ability to have these breakthroughs. We could be pool testing every dairy worker. I do believe that there's undetected cases in humans because we're once again only tracking people with symptoms. When we did that with COVID, the virus spread throughout the Northeast undetected because it took a long time to get to the vulnerable individuals. But in the meantime, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people were infected with asymptomatic or mild disease and never came to medical attention. We have to switch from symptoms to actually definitive laboratory testing. We have the capacity. We're not testing.
Do you see what she did there? Do you see what she did there? Listen to what she's saying. What she's saying is she want to test the farmers, then it's going to move to the regular people too, and the cows, not because she believed that they have it because due to symptoms. She's saying that because they're asymptomatic, meaning they don't have no symptoms, walking around healthy as a goose. She says that we need to start testing the people and the cows that are asymptomatic and start focusing on that. Why does that makes absolutely no sense, because these are the facts. Most of the people, 99%, I'm going out on a limb, don't quote me on that, but most people who were asymptomatic for the panorama did not unalive. They didn't die. They didn't die. So, and then they flipped it and said the asymptomatic people was giving it to people and those people were dying. No, duck, goose. When people allowed them to extract that mRNA, that is a fake RNA strand, okay? That's what it is. Let's talk about it. And that thing was supposed to talk to your body and tell your body X, Y, and Z. That's where you messed up. A lot of people immune system. There's this thing allegedly. I'm a conspiracy theorist, but allegedly there's this thing called VAIDS. You know, like AIDS. There's this thing out here called VAIDS. VAIDS. Now, AIDS, acquired emissions immunodeficiency syndrome. I think that's what it was. That is the result of HIV. All it is a low T cell count. Nobody dies from AIDS. People die from complications of AIDS, meaning a cold or something like that. That's how this goes, right? There's a VAIDS, and guess where it comes from, boys and girls? From the wax. People who got the wax have low, I don't know if it's T cells, but have very low immune systems. And these people are developing what they call VAIDS. I'll be researching this stuff like that, okay? Now, why is this important? It's from the people who got the wax. You see how these people dropping dead, cancer running amok? Just put one in one and make it two. Do what you want with that information. I'm not trying to go too hard on this, but listen to what I'm trying to tell you guys. If they start testing the quote unquote asymptomatic people, what do you think they're doing that for? Why would they have to test asymptomatic cows in asymptomatic people? If there's a virus lying dormant inside of a person and they are asymptomatic, chances are you're probably good. Your body is doing what it's supposed to do, which is fight off said virus. But this whole asymptomatic BS that this lady on here trying to spew to y'all is a way to get you to get down there and roll up your sleeve or whatever testing method they have so that they can get you to get sicker than you already. Allegedly. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I feel like I'm talking too heavy over here on YouTube. I feel like they probably gonna age restrict this. I already know they're gonna do something crazy on this one. I already know it, but it is what it is. I got to say what I got to say. Listen. Doctors, scientists, and everybody has already come out and told y'all that wax that they gave the people are literally killing the people. Okay? They're now able to be more vocal about this. Okay? And this is about to be something, if it goes the way that they plan it, that's going to go all around the Americas and all around the world. And it's going to be hysteria. It's what's going to happen. What I need for you guys to do is use your brain. Your logic speaks to you. We have, especially Black Americans, we have this thing called an intuition. The Most High gave us every one of us. They gave we got from the Most High, and He give us that so that we can see the bull and react accordingly. Okay. And what's happening is we're not using that. We're heavily relying on the media to tell us every single thing that we have going on. Okay. If the media don't tell America, America don't know nothing. They won't listen. A lot of people get offended when I say this, but this is the God's honest truth. The Most High can strike me down to the ground if I'm lying. Americans right now rely heavily on the government and the media to tell them how and what to think. Even if it's a subconscious thing. Americans today rely heavily on the media to tell them how and what to think. Okay? And it's sickening because you have now become a mental slave to the media. Okay? That's what you've become. Americans have become mental slaves to the media. If the media say go, we go. If the media say stop, we stop. We just don't even realize it. Okay? So, why is this important? If we rely heavily on the media to tell us what to think, and the media get on here and say some bull, then guess what we're going to think? The bull is real. Okay? I'm just saying, I'm just trying to give y'all, I'm trying to put y'all up on game, okay? Now, we are armed with the experience from the last panorama, and we are also armed with intuition. If it feels wrong, it's probably wrong, okay? See, women and Black women, you don't just use your intuition on that nigga, use it on everything, okay? If it feels weird, it's probably weird. If it feels wrong, it's probably wrong. This bird flu thing that's popping off, I'm hoping that it goes like do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't blow up like the last panorama. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed you Negroes being on lockdown because I was a so-called essential worker, so I had to go to work. Girl, I ain't had to worry about getting pulled over by no police. Girl, I was speeding. Girl, the speed limit was 45. I was doing 100. Girl, it was a time. The grocery stores were clear. Girl, I had a great time while you niggas was locked up in prison at your houses, okay? So don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at that part. However, I'm not selfish and I don't want my people to suffer due to a lack of knowledge and craziness, okay? So with that being said, girl, was the city mine? SL, listen to me and listen to me good. The police was so scared to pull a nigga over. Do you hear me? Girl, listen. I remember I was on my way to work, and it on this highway that I go on, it go from 60 to 45. And normally this way I always, because I'm a speed demon anyway. But listen. You ain't had to. I was running through the red lights, and this time on during the panoramic, the police was right there. Girl, when I tell you I shitted myself damn near when I seen that police and I was doing 100. Girl, that man looked at me and turned his head. Do you hear me? That police looked at me and turned like I ain't see that and didn't. Girl, I said they should have never let a nigga on the street by himself. Do you hear me? Girl, running amok was I doing. I was running a whole muck out here in the streets while y'all was locked away. Girl, it was a time for me. But I still don't want my people messed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it was a time for me. And I used to be sitting outside on my porch, drinking my wine, smoking my hookah. Yay. I was outside on my patio. Yay. While everybody was scared to come outside, girl. I remember my homeboy wanted me to get him some a bottle of liquor. This nigga come pull up by me. This nigga come pull up by me with a mask on and gloves, like the surgical gloves. That nigga cracked the window and said, throw it in the window. I said, bitch, I ought to cough on you. That nigga sped off so fast. Because, you know, I didn't get the wax. That nigga, I wasn't too contagious. The nigga ain't stopped by to get that liquor. You know what I'm saying? That nigga said, hey, I'm about to stop by and come get this. Look, I said, all right, cool. That nigga pulled up in surgical gloves and a mask. And that nigga cracked the window and said, throw it in. I said, nigga, I ought to cough all over this goddamn window. After I threw it in, that nigga skirted off so fast on me. Shout out to my homeboy. He was scared. He ain't know. You know what I'm saying? He ain't know. He was scared, girl. He was scared. But anyway, you know I'm petting me, girl. I get the girl. That nigga would have passed out if I'd have did that, girl. I should have did it too. Now that I'm thinking back, he sped off too fast anyway. But I should have went. That nigga would have been in the arms of the angels. Do you hear me? If I'd have did that, girl, that nigga would have been in the arms of the angels. Shout out to my friend though. He ain't know. But I'm saying all that to say this, because I'm about to get off this live, man. Y'all, keep your head on the swivel. Pay attention. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Okay? Wake up and pay attention. They told you that on Sister Act. Pay attention. Okay? Let me read these super chats. Girl, this is crazy, girl. I'm telling y'all, listen. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel. Let me see. Where did I stop? Boo, you know, did it coming out? Okay. Oh, Radiant Sunshine, thank you for the super chat. The one before that, you said, Voo, you know, Diddy coming down off that ish. She said, you can't get that peak stuff in prison. Shit, girl, Diddy a billionaire. Diddy got them guards sliding that shit down there. That nigga just deprived. Let me get him back up here. He just scared. Look at him. Oh, look at him. He just scared. He getting that tussie. Oh, he getting the tussie. He definitely getting the tussie. And the bussy, probably, allegedly. But yeah, he just coming down, you know, he just scared. That's it. Shout out, thank you, Radiant Sunshine. Shantae Pierce, thank you for the super chat. Former Pennsylvania judge Michael Conahan. I don't know what that means. What we was talking about. I don't remember. Thank you for the super chat. Love Wisdom, thank you for the super chat. It goes to show that the sisterhood of failure is in full effect. If you're worried about an online personnel taking your man, you got bigger issues. It's the Ursula effect of jealousy. Yes, it is, ma'am. Yes, it is. Oh, cash for the kids. Okay, got it. Okay, that was the judge. Okay, thank you. All right. That's who he got off. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know much about that, but thank you so much. KB, thank you for the super chat. Boo, they put mandates in that bill that just got shut down. The juice, mask, and lockdowns. I read most of it. They also included a bunch of stuff for the natives, and they raised for Congress. I can't. You know, them $5 foot loans, you know why they keep greasing their pockets? First of all, because the money goes back to the clears. The ones at the bottom don't be getting that money like that. The $5 foot loans, the ones that you be seeing on social media riding around or jumping around going, hey, la, de, la, de, la, de, la, and that's supposed to be some spiritual shit. Girl, whatever. But them Mongolians that be running around going, hey, la, de, la, de, la, de, they don't get that money. It be the chiefs, and the chiefs be clear people. You feel what I'm saying? Girl, yeah. That's why they putting that stuff in the bill. They kicking the $5 foot loans off the properties over there, off the reservations and stuff. Off their land, girl, because it was never yours to begin with. Okay? Yeah, thank you for the super chat, KB. Talise, thank you for the super chat. Dr. Mullius created the PCR test. He said it can be used to diagnose diseases. He died in 2019 of August, right before the panorama. Oh, of course, it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. You know how that go. You know they always get you up out of here. You know how it go. Thank you, Talise, for the super chat. The wax has an HIV glycoprotein 120 insert. I didn't know that. What is that? A glycoprotein? Let me see what that is. You know, I'm a Google girl. Glycoprotein. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Glycoproteins are proteins that have, I don't know how to say this word, oligosaccharide chains attached to their amino acid side chains. The carbohydrates is attached to the protein in a process called whatever. That's crazy. Glycoproteins are molecules that compromise protein and carbohydrate chains that are involved in many physiological functions, including immunity. That makes sense. Thank you so much. I just learned something. Thank you so much, Talise. Thank you so much for the super chat and for the knowledge, for the wisdom. Thank you so much. TL, thank you for the super chat. Boo, you tracking. I work in healthcare and had to get waxed, but I refused it for my son. He caught C and was sitting on the couch in his drawers happy. He gave it to me and I felt like I was gonna die. I believe you, because that's the facts. Listen, this the worst. I remember they started out saying, hey y'all got to get this wax. If you want to live and you don't want to catch the panorama, get the wax. Remember they said that? And so everybody went got the wax. Then they said, oh, and everybody who don't have the wax is y'all that's around there spreading it to everybody. Look at your poor granny and look at your granny. I don't want you coming by my house. Tell little Keisha and them, don't bring her ass round here. I'm already old and she ain't got the wax. And if she come bring me that wax, I may not make it. I may not make it, okay? So you tell little Keisha and them badass kids, I don't want them by my house. Because that's what the media told us. So then it turns out the ones with the wax were spreading it more than anything. Then they came back and was like, well, all right, you'll spread it, but you're not going to die. Then they started realizing the people with the wax was dying. Then it was like, all right, yeah, we lied. You see what I'm saying? This literally happened. I'm telling you. Real talk. Literally happened. But you know, hey, keep y'all head on the swivel, man. Keep y'all head on the swivel. Tay Baby 25 says, Vu, can you please do the birthday song for us? Who got a birthday? It's your birthday? You got a birthday? TL, thank you for the super chat. And I've been sick ever since I got it. Oh my, yeah, you don't want to be going to chemo, huh? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that, but we gonna make it through though. We gonna make it through. Don't worry about it. It's your birthday, Tay Baby. Thank you for the super chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat who's here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, y'all. Y'all, it's your birthday too, Rhonda's Glam Corner. What we in? Sagittarius, Cancers. What we in? We should be Cancers, huh? Ain't we in the Cancers or the Sagittarius? We still with the Sags? Put it in the chat, y'all. Where we at now? Who time is it? Did we get to the Cancers? I think my baby a Cancer. Her birthday on the 30th of this month. Okay, we still with the Sags. We still with the Sags. We still with the Sags. Oh, Rhonda, you said no, I'm a Pisces. I thought you said must have been saying me too to something else. Gotcha. Okay, Cancers in July. Well, not the Cancers. What's the other one with the C's? The Capricorns, the Cappies. I thought we was in the Cappies, the Capricorns. No, okay. Yeah. Sound about right. Girl, I dated a Cancer. Girl. Peen superb. Do you hear me? Oh Lord, now this might be TMI, but I dated this Cancer dude. Peen was superb, but that nigga was emotionally driven. That nigga, listen, girl, and he had me hooked. I'm a Pisces. My emotions all over the place, girl. It was a time. But that Peen was superb. Do you hear me? Oh, shout out to the Cancer men, girl. Whew. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I done got off the subject. I'm sorry. I got off the subject. Oh, Tay Baby, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to Tay Baby. Who else? Bonnie. Who else? Who else got a birthday? Everybody who got a birthday today. Let me get the diddler off here. Look at him, little uglies. Get his little uglies over here. Everybody who's celebrating a birthday, I'm about to get off of here, y'all. I'm gonna play the birthday song. Drop those cakes in the chat. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We do this Monday through Friday, morning Joce. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, everybody, if you haven't already. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. See y'all this evening for a live down to the dollhouse. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day.
Happy birthday.
what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wah, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love